Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you. Good morning.
Welcome back to the Finca, everyone.
On a scorching hot day, absolutely.
Yes,
should be the excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Should be the last one though. They reckon from tomorrow it's going to get cooler. However, it doesn't help us today. It's the start of our fiesta in the village, tiny little village, but it's the procession tonight with all the floats and things. And they forecast an 80% chance of thunderstorm.
95.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that'll be interesting, just in time for the fiesta, but never mind.
Yes.
And we'll probably take you up there tonight to see
what they've got.
It's usually good fun, and it's good to see all the floats and things. So,
there were four
well,
last year.
There were four last year, one of which was a shopping trolley.
Shopping trolley, yeah. So it's always a good laugh, though. We're currently working on renovating the old kitchen, doing the vaulted ceiling, plodding away with that. And started renovating trying to save our 150-year-old front door.
Yes.
So we're going to do a bit more on that.
Yep.
Then we're going to get something to eat, and then we're going to go see what's going on in the village.
Yeah. So
should we crack on?
Let's do it.
So I'm working my way along these beams, straightening the edges, and Sharon's following me along, line washing the bolts in between. I'm also sorting out the ends and any holes and any problems with them, and Sharon's following me along with the line wash, making them all bright and white. We've done 3 painted, 6 nearly ready. We've got about 12 to do, so it takes a while, but we'll keep plodding on. I'm just masking them off with masking tape to give me a nice straight edge, and levelling the edges up with a sand and lime mix. So we stick the tape on. As I did part of this one as a test one, so it's going to be a bit easier to do. I'm running out of tape though, so I'll have to go get some more of that. We're running out of everything at the moment. It doesn't help that all the shops are shut. A lot of the shops, a lot of the buildings and stuff are closed for the whole month of August. We're still just about in August. I'm just using a 3-to-1 sand and lime mix, small mixes, because I'm not doing big areas, and it takes ages to get it on. So I'll get this one done, get it all sprayed down to get it wet, and start sticking it in, continue sticking it in.
So I'm back on it. I'm just going to clean it off first, so it's damp at least, and then carry on with painting. That's another one done, so that's 4 now out of 12. Oh dear, we're going to have some lunch now, then we're going to get ourselves smartened up and we're going to go to the fiesta.
3 hours before the parade, and we're getting a little bit of rain now. It wasn't forecast until later, so maybe it's getting it over and done with a bit earlier. It's actually starting to come down quite heavily.
So we're off. the rain has cleared up, so far so good. We just had a phone call. We're on a bit of a mercy mission. The generator that they're using for the music, for the float, has broken down. It won't start. So Andy's had a phone call. Please, can you come and help us? So we're on our way now. Oh, it's all fun and games. The sky still looks a little bit dodgy. It has threatened some more rain. Just hope it holds off for the parade, and then it can do what it likes. Just coming into the village now, so we'll see. We are a little bit early, as I say. See if there's any activity, anything exciting so far. A few people at the bar, that's it.
So here they come. They're the first ones. There we don't get blocked on copyright for any of this music. They hand out sweets to all the kids and beer to all the adults. Fantastic. Not the best sky for the evening. Here come the Romans.
Mira la cara cara que es la primera. Es la primera. Mira la cara cara que es la primera. Mira la cara cara que es la primera. Que es la primera. Y la vas seduciendo a tu manera. Y la vas seduciendo a tu manera.
This is the main street in the village. Packed. Now that's what you call a paella. Absolutely ginormous. Loads of people here. Kids swimming pool over there. Look at that, looking forward to that. Right, also a great weekend was had by all, and now it's back to reality. I'm super pleased to say it has cooled down massively. We're looking at top temperatures this week of 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but a quick Google will tell you. But yeah, very pleasant compared to what it has been, which means we can crack on a bit more. I'm going to do a bit more of this ceiling. That should hit the halfway point. Sharon's obviously following behind me, doing the line washing, and yeah, then we're going to carry on and have a bit more of a look at that door, see if we can save the front door. Well, there will only be this one getting done today because we've just run out of tape. I said before, we're running out of everything. But Spain should be starting to open up soon, so we'll be able to go and restock. Hopefully tomorrow. But for now, I'll get this one finished off. That takes us to exactly the halfway point. Right, so back on the door. I'm going to jet wash it. Perhaps I should have done it before I oiled inside. But I've put something up behind it that hopefully stop any water going inside because the computer's there. Hopefully it's going to take this grey off it, and of course any muck that's on it. So let's see what we can do with it. Oh, we've been asked actually, people have been saying about can we do a little tour or something, because they're confused as to where all the doors go and everything. So I'm going to do this, and then Sharon's going to do you a walk round, so hopefully put things into perspective for you. Anyway, do it. It might be working. You can see the muck coming off it. Well, it actually seems to have brought it back to brownish. Unfortunately now I need to go and clean the inside again, because as you can imagine it's come through the gaps in there and it's all over me nice stuff inside. Shouldn't take much to wipe it off though. It's not too bad actually. Just a quick wipe off. You can see the colour on there. It's worked though, fantastic. That's what we wanted. Lovely jubbly. Thank you, mate. Amazing. I should have done it really before I oiled it, but no harm done. Still looks lovely. I'm going to see, it's actually come up quite brown that. I think when it's oiled it'll look quite nice. I'm going to see if I can get this to start to pull back now while it's wet. Starting up there I think. I've actually got some of these big original pins spare that I salvaged off something else, can't remember back, but once we can get it to go back I can take these screws out and replace them with the big studs. But yes, it seems to be working. Fantastic. I'm expecting it to split, but cool, I'll carry on. That's actually gone back pretty much perfect. Once the boards are on the inside and they're fixed through that as well, obviously I'm going to use these screws for that, but keep them in neat rows, I can then swap these over. But yeah, that's absolutely gone back brilliant. I don't know if you can see, to close it, the colour is fantastic. We will save this door. Obviously, we need to leave it a couple of days to dry, but that's the colour we can expect it to be ish. Once it's oiled, I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy.
So, as Andy says, a few of our new subscribers are a little bit confused as to the layout of the property and which of these buildings is ours and which aren't. Basically, if you look right ahead, you will see our house with the hot water tank on the roof. That's our property. The rest of these houses, main house there, a couple of outbuildings, little lock-up shed there, they all belong to our neighbour, the farmer. Basically what you see in the distance is ours. So I'm going to take you up to the house now and try and give you a bit of a walk around. So I should have said that none of these houses or buildings are actually lived in. They're all derelict. That one in particular, you see, is falling down. There's no roof on it. So we're quite secluded here, which we quite like. Farmer pops in occasionally to see to his trees. So this is our place. The door and the window you see there, that goes into the old corral, which I'll show you from the inside as well. And this is the front of the house, and that's the big door that Andy's just been working on. We're trying to save that. The far window on the right will be our ensuite bathroom eventually, and the one next to it is our bedroom window. And then we've got to the left of that what will be our sort of living dining area, and the big workshop door there. So we can go round the corner now. That's the old stable where old Donkel was. No longer with us, but he's happy, he's in a good place. And this is the gate that Andy put in that takes us into the courtyard. So we'll go through here. It's the courtyard we've been working on. Nice little shaded barbecue area. And the old chicken shed, which we're restoring. And at the moment we've just got our little drinks fridge in there. There's another window that goes into the workshop and down into the lower courtyard. So from here you can see the stairs and the door up into the hayloft, which is our little apartment. I'll take you round and show you the other entrance in a little while, but it is actually at ground level, which is a bit confusing because we have to go upstairs to it, but it will become clear shortly. So we go through this door here, a bit dark, hopefully the camera will adjust. Brings us into the kitchen. So this is what we're working on at the moment. Probably looks familiar to some of you. The old bread oven, little cave there, and the new window that we just put in. So from the kitchen we go through into the old corral, which is our utility room. Fridge, freezer, washing machine, little downstairs toilet in the corner, the old animal troughs which we've kept, we use those for storage. And this is the door that you saw from outside and the little window. Okay, so if we go back through the kitchen, we've got two openings here. That was the original opening, which takes us into what will be our office. It's a bit dark. Let me see if I can open the window. Bear with me. There we go. I've just trodden on the rake. Yeah, so this will be the office, simply because the router for the Wi-Fi is in here. And nice big fireplace. It'll be nice and snug for Andy to sit and edit the videos in the winter. But at the moment it's full of all sorts of stuff that we've moved out of the kitchen in order to do what we're doing in there at the moment. And up there is a little, it's like a loft really, an attic. It's great for storage. Andy's put a light up there, and as I say, when stuff that we don't need, we don't use all the time, we can put up there. It would be great, a little area. I think probably it was a children's bedroom at one point, but we don't need it, so we're just going to use it for storage. From there, there's a little passageway with the other opening that you saw from the kitchen, which Andy's actually knocked through because it was just boarded up. Obviously had been a door at one point. And we're using this little area as our bar, Very dusty bottles at the moment because Andy's been knocking walls down, as I say. But through here you come into the main lounge. Right, bear with me a second, I'm just going to open some windows. So hopefully you can see that a bit better. This is going to be, as the old fireplace, it is very dark, no lights in here at the moment. This is going to be like a big farmhouse kitchen eventually, and the wall that you see there with a cupboard in it, we're going to knock that through so that in that room we can have a nice dining area and then some nice chairs. So it'll be a kitchen come dining come living room. There's the door from the inside, and as I say, at the moment this door, very dark in here. Hang on a second, I'll open the window. So that's better, isn't it? So this room at the moment, we've got our windows stored in here, the keyboard, lots of guitars, and the sofa to keep it clean. And you can see this very thin partition wall which is coming out to make it nice and open eventually. So coming out of this room back into the main corridor, again there's the front door. To the left, at the moment it's got the desk and the computer and everything. This will be our bathroom, and the door that you see at the end will be the ensuite bathroom. We need to put the wall back because we took it out to give us a bit more room in the bedroom, so we're just going to put that back, but in line with the edge of the door. It's only about 12 inches, but it will make a difference. Say ensuite bathroom, and that's the sliding door to the walk-in wardrobe Andy made for me. Right, we're going to go back outside. I'll show you around the back of the hayloft and the apartment. So we've just come back through the house, through the courtyard, and that's that gate that we initially went through. So if we continue round and go up these steps, which are a bit precarious. It's a beautiful view we look at in the morning. Gorgeous, but this is not our land, sadly. This belongs to the farmer. These are his almond trees. Come round, and this is the back of the hayloft apartment, and as you can see, it's actually at ground level, and yet from the courtyard we have to go up those steps to get upstairs, so it's all a bit strange. But this is this second door, so it's got its own entrance. We don't have to go through the courtyard. If we did want people to stay eventually when we're moved into the main house, they can have their own entrance and don't need to come through our house and the courtyard in order to access the apartment. I'm going to do a circle all the way around. Again, beautiful views in the distance. All the way around. That little window you see on the side there, that goes into the old corral, our utility room. And that one's our bedroom window. That round the side. It's all a bit of a mess. Cement mixer. We are still building, as you know. Different perspective, different views there. And we're back to the front of the house. So I hope that makes sense. Apologies that some of the footage is not that great. Should have been better prepared and opened windows and doors and things first. But I hope that gives you an idea of the layout, and Andy will put a plan up for you to have a look at. So if you want to have a look at that, pause your screen now.
Well, this door's looking mighty fine this morning. Beautiful. Old, but beautiful. So that's really, really good. We're not sure if it's totally dry yet, but I'm sure it will be by the end of today. We need to go to our big town near us, which is about 45 minutes away. We've run out of tape for the beams, we've run out of oil, we're running low on linseed oil for the wood. All sorts are running out, so we're going to go take a trip out, do a big stock up, and pick it up in a bit.
So we're off. We're just about to cross the border from Murcia region into Alicante. You'll notice significant difference in the quality of the roads. Alicante must have a lot more money than Murcia. So we're heading now. Our first stop is a little village called La Romana, where we keep our post office box. And we've had a present sent to us all the way from Australia. So we're heading that way now to collect it, and we don't know what it is, so that's exciting. And we'll obviously share it with you. So we're just approaching La Romana now. We don't know much about it actually. We've not explored this little town at all. As I say, we've got our PO box here, but we've only been over a couple of times to collect something, so we don't know much about it. So we've got our present from Pat and Anne in Australia. Thank you guys so much. A load of pens engraved. That's one with Andy's name on. Finca Life in southern Spain. And on the other side, greetings from Pat and Anne in Australia. We have another good job well done. One of our slogans. And again, Finca Life on the other side. And this one says you can't have too many clamps. Happy days. And let's crack on with it. And then I've got a random one here, which I guess is for Chris. Tales from the Cave Side. Greetings from Pat and Anne in Australia. So we will deliver that to Chris for you. Thank you so much. That's really thoughtful, and they're gorgeous. Made of wood, actually. You can tell on here, but they're actually wooden. They're absolutely beautiful. So there we go. In my haste, I'm a bit like a child at Christmas. I didn't actually realise that they put a little note in for us. So it says, greetings from Chile, Australia. Dear Sharon and Andy, we really enjoy watching you both work on your lovely old building. The original condition is good to see without the horrendous additions for which past fashions are responsible. My husband always looks for your latest videos, which is a high recommendation in itself. We've included a set of laser printed pens made from eco-friendly sustainable bamboo, and my husband prints them as a hobby for family and friends. We hope you keep on restoring your home and stay happy and healthy into the future. Thank you for letting us live vicariously through your videos. How lovely is that? And it says at the bottom, P.S. we've included a couple of pens for your friends Lillian and Chris, Tales from the Cave Side. And I have actually found Lillian's now, so sorry Lillian if you thought you'd been left out, but we shall deliver them safely to you. So we're just coming into the town now, the city should I say. Elche is our nearest one that we can get everything we need from. It's a bit of a trek, but it's very famous actually for shoes and handbags. And as we go down this road now towards Leroy Merlin, every single warehouse, factory, all along this road, it's either shoes or bags. Pretty amazing, world famous they are. Here we are, finding where to park and go and do some shopping. Well, we're back. We got everything we needed.
We did, fantastic. We can crack on now.
We can crack on tomorrow now. Carry on with that ceiling because I've got more masking tape, so that's good. Cats are all queuing up, waiting to be fed because we've been out a few hours.
We're a bit late back, actually, aren't we?
Yeah.
Chris and Lynn, you've got the pens.
They have. Thanks again to Pat and Anne in Australia. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've not already done so, please consider subscribing.
If you've made it this far.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks a lot.